Hey guys, here with another YouTube video, another cooking video. Today, I'm gonna make sweet tea in the coffee pot. Sweet tea in the coffee pot. Over the years, I have mentioned many times that I make sweet tea in the coffee pot, and people look at me like I'm strange. I learned this from my mother growing up, and so I'm gonna show you today how to do it. But you can make sweet tea in the coffee pot. All right, so stay tuned. Step number one is you want to get rid of any coffee grounds you have in your coffee pot. Okay, so you want to rinse this out real good. You don't want your tea to taste like coffee. And you see this button down there in the bottom? You want to press that and fill it with water. That way you drain water through the holes in the bottom. You get out any coffee grains that are in there. So that's step number one. Step number two is you want to make sure that you clean out your coffee pot here. Get all the grains out. If it's dirty with residue of coffee, you want to clean it out so that you don't have any coffee flavor in your tea. Turn on the filtered water here. And what you want to do now is you want to fill this to the top, full 12 cups with water, either filtered water, bottled water. If you have tap water that tastes good, do that. But fill it all the way up to the top. That's step number two. And clean it out. Number three is you want to take your water, your 12 cups of water. You want to pour it into your coffee pot. Make sure you don't go past the holes in the back, which will fill the counter full of water. Okay? So that's step number three. Step number four is you want to take, this is just, little tiny tea bags. This is black tea. You use black tea for sweet tea. So I put 6 of these in there. If you have big family packs, maybe 2, maybe 1. That's 2, 4, 6 of those. Okay. You know what? I want a little bit stronger, so let's do 8. Let's do 8 of those. Okay, 8 little packets there. Now I'm going to stick this in the bottom, and what I'm going to do, go ahead and just turn it on. Alright, so this is step number 4. Step number 5 is once it's finished brewing, you're going to leave it in the container for about 20 minutes so that it can fully steep. With the power on, so it's heated, steep in there for about 20 minutes. Okay, that's step number 5. So step number 6, we have the tea here. What we're going to do now is we're going to use a spoon with holes in it, and we're going to scoop out the tea bags, dump them in the trash. Okay. Alright, so we got all the tea bags out of there. This is after we let it steep for 20 minutes. Now we're going to pour the tea in our pitcher. Okay. This is, very hot tea right now, so now it's the best time to stir in the sugar. Now I'm using no calorie sweetener because, I was contemplating whether I should use real sugar or not, but I know some of you are like, you look like you use real sugar. But I actually don't most of the time. I use fake sugar because it's 0 calorie tea. It gives me the caffeine I need and it still tastes great. I like that this is the stevia, the knockoff stevia I get from Walmart. Alright, so now that it's hot, it's a good time to stir it. It's a good time to stir it while it's hot. And at the same time I'm stirring it. Now, what I didn't tell you at the beginning of the video is this tea is very concentrate. What you have to do right now is you have to mix it with water. This is concentrate tea, so as I'm stirring, I'm filling this up. And you can make it as strong or as weak as you want. I like my tea to be slightly be able to look through my tea. I don't like it to be as strong as coffee, but I don't like it to be extremely weak either. Okay, so that's getting there. Alright, it's about good enough. So that was step number 6. Step number 7 is get you a cup and fill it to the very top with ice, because tea is very hot. So you're going to need a lot of ice until it cools down in the fridge for a while. So that's step number 7. Step number 8 is pour your tea and enjoy. This is the way I like my tea. I like to be slightly be able to look through it. But I'll tell you if it tastes a little like coffee or not. Can't taste coffee at all. It's delicious. So that's how you make tea in a coffee pot. A redneck backwoods way of doing it. But you know what? This video is made in honor of my mother.